Hello. So, as I've mentioned in another video before, I'm going to be installing some mountain lock bumper struts to my bumper system here to just give it a little extra support so it can hold a little bit more weight on the back. Right now, I'm just storing the spare tire and the sewage tote tank on the back, so not a whole lot of weight. We might try to do a little bit more later with maybe putting some bikes on the back. I don't really want to put too much on the back there, but anyways, this is all we're doing for now. So let me show you a little bit about how I installed this. So this is the kit that I'm installing. If you want to look up the same model, I'll put a link in the video if I can. But yeah, these just attach to the frame with 3 bolts, and this bottom part will hold up underneath the actual bumper, so the actual frame will give a little bit more support to the bumper there. As weight is applied, it'll push on this, which then the frame will assist in supporting a little bit. So I've already got one clamped up there, so you'll need something like a C-clamp, possibly a bar clamp. I was gonna try to use both, but with our bumper here on the LIV, I couldn't get the bar clamp up there. At the same time, there's just not enough room to work with, but it seems like with just a C-clamp here, it's holding on there pretty good. So I did install these spacers. I don't know if you can see them. It came with 2 spacers you can put on there. I had to do that because of the welding on the corner there. It couldn't sit perfectly flush up against it, so you put those spacers on there and then you don't have to worry about it. And that is that. So now it's gonna be, I'm gonna put 3 pilot holes in the very top, the very bottom, and then the middle one. Actually where I have the C-clamp right now for the 3rd one. After you put the pilot holes in there, it comes with these self-drilling bolts. So we'll see how that goes. There we go. Okay, I will say that was not easy. The pilot holes took a while to drill. What did I use? I used 3/16 inch drill bit that's made for hard metal. And then the 2 bolts went in a little easier than the pilot hole, surprisingly. But that 3rd one, I don't know if it was just the angle I was at, that took a while to go through. So not super easy, but that's done now. So one thing that I saw in another YouTube video that was really helpful, if you have to use these spacers, if you're not able to go flush against your frame, you have to put 2 spacers on there, like here and here. So instead of trying to like hold it up there and clamp it on and, you know, probably have these things shifting around, you could use some super glue. So I just put a tiny little bead of super glue around the hole, stuck that on there, and then 1 minute later, that's not going anywhere. So that helped a lot. So there's a little tip. Once you get that done, you just get it in position, make sure it's flush, you know, obviously pushed up against the frame, and you want the bottom pushed up against the bumper, and then just clamp it on there however you're able to. Now since you're obviously going to be drilling afterwards, try to, you know, position your C-clamp in such a way that you're not going to block the 3 holes that you're going to use. I basically put it on the 3rd hole here, so I pre-drilled those 2 holes and put those 2 bolts in first, and then after that I was able to remove the C-clamp and then finish out the 3rd hole. So that's the way I did it. I'm gonna go do the other side, but no need to film that. Hopefully that's helpful, and hopefully this bumper is stronger. All right, thanks.